Hi, welcome to my Creative Garage episode 6. My name is Vanessa and I'm coming to you from sunny but wintry Australia. And today it's all about the bags. It's all about the bag, north travel. And if all else fails, you can wear it as a pirate hat. Woo, 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 woo. As you all know, I've been trying to get my Creative Garage bags up and running. I've had a few hiccups along the way. I was waiting quite for some time for my labels, and also I've been sick, but I finally got around to getting some up. I still want to get a few more done. I've got some designs to show you today. In the meantime, while I'm waiting to get enough up for my Etsy shop, I've been showing them on Instagram, which a lot of you have already seen and have been buying them from there. So if you're interested in anything I show you today, you can order it. Just send me a direct message on Instagram and you can order your bags that you like that you see here. So yeah, it's been going really well. I've got this lovely one here. This one here is the Fox bag. I actually sold out of what I had of these through Instagram, through personal direct messages. But I managed to get some more of this fabric, so you can still order it. I got more fabric. All my bags, this one here in particular, is your single garage size. So they're fully lined. I've backed them with Pellin, which gives them a nice, gives them enough stiffness to stand up properly when you've got your yarn and that in it and you want to use it, because you can roll over the tops. So you just roll your top over like that. And then you can put your, so if you roll your top, oops, let's squish it out, that's better. So you roll your top over like that and you can pop your ball of yarn in there. Oops. And then so you can have your yarn coming out. There you go. It's a bit hard to get it right. So you can have your yarn coming out as you're knitting from it when you're knitting, basically, which is really, really handy. So as I said, they're lined, they've got Pellin in it. You've also got your zip on the top. So zip closure, there's your base there as well. So yeah, and there's my label that I finally got. My Creative Garage label, so very pleased with that. So that's the Fox one. And that one, yeah, is the single garage size. So you can fit, I can fit 2 pairs of socks in there if you're knitting them at the moment. And also you can fit a shawl in there as well. Here's another single garage one. This one the last one I've just made up. I'm loving this fabric, so many different colors in it. And I've done your rainbow dot contrasting fabric with it there. It's also lined inside with it as well, as you can see in there. So colorful, really like this one. It's one of my new favorite ones. Every time I make a bag, I'm practically saying, oh, I like this one better, but really, really like this one. This one here is another single garage. This one is my woodland animal one. It's got some gorgeous things on there. It's got your deer. It's got a cute little squirrel with an acorn. It's got a fox, a bird. And then I've got down the bottom, I've got this lovely arrow print down the bottom there. Inside of this one, we've got a nice orange lining. Oops. Let me see that. So you can see that's got like round shapes on it, which is really pretty too. There's also on this, you can see too, there's some mushrooms as well, little cute green mushrooms and some feathers floating around. So that's my woodland one. This one I call my African vibe. It's got African animals on it. It's got a big giraffe on that one. It's got an ostrich running, a rhinoceros, this beautiful bird down the bottom. And then you've got, when you turn around the back side, you've got other ones as well. You've got your elephant there and your big hippopotamus there, and there's a cheetah there, and then I've lined it in this lovely leopard print, which is lined on the inside. I love this lining in it, it's so cool. Anyone likes leopard print out there, it's so cool. So that's it, you can see it in there. Yeah, so that's my African vibe one. There's that one. I've got another one in that too. That one's got your zebra and your lovely big lion on the front and your elephant just above there as well. And on the back you've got the zebra as well as your flamingo. And I don't know, oh yeah, actually that's an anteater, that one there. So they're nice because each bag comes up different with the different animals. You've got different animals I tried to do on either side. So that was my African vibes one. Okay, this is my feathers one. It's got pretty pink, aqua and green feathers with your navy background. I've been doing this one with different zips. I'll hold it a bit closer so you can see. We've got your mint green zip on this one and your pink zip on that one. And inside, this one is lined with, oops, I just shut what was open. This one has got your lovely triangle lining in it. I must roll it over so you can see better. Whoop. So that's it there. You've got your triangle lining on that. So that's really pretty, that one. I love that. That's really my colour combo. I love the navy, the aqua, the blue and the pinks. It's turned out really nice. And the winner that I announced last episode, she actually picked this fabric for her bag. So that's been sent off to America with some lovely yarn to go with it. So that's that one. And this is the same bag, but the bigger size. So this is, whoops, have to go back a bit to get that on. That's it there. Whoops, yep, got it now. So this one here is your double garage size. So this you can fit a whole jumper in, or a cardigan. I've actually been using mine, you've seen on my podcast before, for my campsite cardi this size in the flamingo one. So this is the feathers one. So I really like that one too, good size. Again, I lined that one. You can probably see the lining better in that one. There you go, there's all your triangles in that one. So that's a nice, pretty one. So they're the designs I've got at the moment. I'm making a lot more up this week. So as soon as I get them up, I'll put them on Instagram so you can check them out. And as I said, you can just send me a direct message to order them from me until my Etsy shop is running, because I just want to get enough stock and a big variety in there for when I actually open that. But as I said, in the meantime, feel free to send me a message on Instagram and you can order one. So I have a hoe. Whoop, whoop. Here's my hoe, the Lunar socks. I have one finished, so one to go. I'm really happy how this one turned out. My first Fair Isle sock. I was doing this for the Fancy Feet cow, which the grocery girls are running. And so I decided to pick Fair Isle. You had to pick something that you haven't done before on a sock, so Fair Isle was my choice. The lovely yarn I've used here is the Ravelry sock yarn, and that is from Circus Tonic Handmade. And on the heel here, the pink colour, and on the other parts you can see, is called Musk Lorikeet. And the grey is called Grey Hawk. And I'd have to say this is one of my favourite sock yarns. It's just so lovely to knit with. It's quite, for a 4-ply, it's quite thick and feels really soft and squishy and really nice. And it's made in Australia by Hannah, a lovely dyer here at Circus Tonic Handmade, and beautiful yarn. It's really, really nice. So yeah, so that's my Lunar sock. So now I'm going to talk about whips. The first one is my featherweight cardigan. That's by Knitbot, and I'll show you. This is the front of it. So you can see the little armholes ready for the sleeves there, going up to the bottom there, which I've got my stripes on. Oops, got to go that way. I don't know if you can see that properly. So you're probably seeing the knit pearl side, sorry, of the inside of the front there. I'll just turn it around to the back so you can see the knit side. There's your knit side there. And I don't know if you can see my stripes just there now, coming up. Oh, yeah, there they are. I'll go back a bit, that's better. That way. So there's the stripes on it there. I'll just show that a bit closer for you. Oops. No, that's hopeless. Oop. Not having much success there. Oh, that's better. It's a bit hard to show. I'm losing the sunlight here too. So that's it there. It's all the stripes. So that's a lovely knit to do. I can actually put one on my arm and you can sort of see the shoulder part. Yeah, that's better. I'll put the other side on too. Oops. And you can get a bit of a gist of it actually. Oops. So you can see that better now. I'll sit back a bit. You can see a bit of it starting there. Yeah, so yeah, that's my featherweight cardigan. The yarn here I'm using is called Turquoise Parrot. This is also from Circus Tonic Handmade. I seem to be doing a lot with their yarn at the moment, but it is a lovely Australian yarn. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend trying it because it really is lovely. And that was the Turquoise Parrot in that colour. So it's a 4-ply fingering weight yarn. The other yarn I'm using with it, and I've just realised I didn't bring it with me. Well, the blue colour that's on this is called Sea Glass, and it's by Nurturing Fibres. So that's the blue colour there, you can see. So that's called Sea Glass, that one there. by Nurturing Fibers. You can find that if you go on to Instagram on Intabo Yarn. You can find the stockist. She actually brings it in from Africa, and you can find out the stockist if you go on to her Instagram site. So it's Intabo Yarn, and yeah, so that's how you can get that yarn. So that's my featherweight cardigan. Okay, my next work in progress is a new one on my needles. It's this jumper here. It's called Satsuma Stripes. Yeah, so this is one with lots of stripes on it, and it is by City Pearl. So yeah, I got this pattern off Ravelry. So I'll just try and get a bit closer. I'm not very good at getting things on closer today. Oh, you can see a bit there. That's better. So yeah, so that's my new start. I'm using for this one. This one is called Roller Derby from Vivid Yarn Studios. They're from Canada. And this, yeah, so it's called Roller Derby. So that's a sock weight. Again, I'm doing a 4-ply jumper. Oops, turn around a bit better so you can see it. Well, even that way it looks better too. So that's pretty, that one. Keep wanting to go to the other side of the screen for some reason today. But anyway, you can see it there now. And I'm only at the beginning of this because, as you can see, it's just like that, not that much yet. But I'm going to have to undo it. That's it there. I'll show it to you closer. Oops. I'll show it to you closer there. You can see around. It's really pretty yarn. You can see there's where the join is there for where the sleeve's going to start in the shoulder seam. It's very clever how this is done though, this pattern. As you can see, that's at the front there, it's not much knitting there because you do short rows. So your back of your neck goes higher. So it's basically going, I'll put it over my head like that. It's probably easy to explain that way. So I'll put this over. So because it's got that open sort of boat, I call it a boat style kind of neckline, it's lower there and goes higher up at the back. But the only problem is I think it's too wide here because I think you're going to get cold in winter if it's that warm. So if it's that open. So what I'm going to do is, I actually did it on 4mm needles because with the sleeves, I've got 4mm circular needles to do my sleeves with as well in the smaller size. But I'm finding it, I think it's a bit too open with this. In the pattern it says to use 3.5mm needles. Using the 4mm needles, I went down a size, but I'm still thinking it's way too big. So I might go to the 3.5 meters. I'll just have to buy some new ones for the sleeves. And I think the knit might be better because I need to go definitely down because I think this is way, way too big. But this will be exciting doing this one. And yeah, so I'll just grab, I've got my basket here. Oh no, I haven't got it here. Haven't got it here. Anyway, what I'm doing, teaming it with is I've got a lovely also from the same dyer. It's the charcoal graphite colour. You can see in there the dark colour. I've got that. So I'm going to use that to do the stripes in. So that's my other whip I have on the needles at the moment. I also finished, I did have a finished object, but I haven't blocked it yet. I was doing the knit along for the Winterlight shawl from Dingo Dye Works. I did finish that, and I need to block it, so I'll show that on the next episode. Should be, because we had quite a lot of rain. I think a lot of you would know if you live in Australia, or you probably heard in the news, we had a lot of heavy rain. Not this weekend, but last weekend, and just we had terrible weather, so it wasn't the best time to do any blocking. So yeah, I'll have that on the next episode to show you. So acquisitions, moving on to acquisitions. I have this lovely yarn I managed to snag from Circus Tonic Handmade when she did her, I think it was the last one before, the next her shop update I should say. I ordered this, it's called Star Finch. That's your Ravelry sock, which I really like, which is the one that I used in the socks I've just made. You can see the beautiful colours, and I'll just drop one so you can see it a bit better. All the pretty colours in that one. That's really pretty. It's got your like darker hot pink with your apricot-y sort of orangey colours, and it's got your green in there as well. So I've got 2 skeins of that. I don't know what I'm making with that yet. Probably a shawl, I think. I don't know yet. I'll have to decide. But I just loved it. I had to have it, so I did order that. And the lovely Hannah also sent me, this is, I love her card. If you haven't seen that before, Circus Tonic Handmade. It's really cute with that circus tent with the little straw coming out with the bubbles. She also sent me 2 more skeins, which was really lovely. She's actually sent one for me as a gift, and so we got 2 there. Whoops. They're so pretty, these yarns. Just spin them around so you can see it a bit. I should show one at a time, make it a bit easier. So this one here is called Double Barrel Finch. She names all her yarns after Australian birds. She has lovely, lovely colours in them. So that's Double Barrel Finch. So pretty. And the other one is called Little Firebird, and it's the dark version. I know she, oops, I'm off camera. I know she does a light and a dark version in this one. So very, very pretty. Oops. Turn it around so you can see that. So it's a lot of blues, purples, and some green in there. So she's actually sent me one as a gift and one to give away on my podcast. So stay tuned to the next episode. I'll come up with a new competition for this giveaway for one of these yarns. So I get to pick one and one to give away. So I have to decide which one. But that was really lovely of Hannah. So thank you, Hannah. And yeah, stay tuned for next week and we'll end up having a giveaway for this yarn. So that's about it for this week. It's short and sweet, but I'll have a little chat about what I did this weekend. We had a beautiful Australian winter weekend, really sunny and lovely, and I went to my brother-in-law's house where my niece and nephew are, and we went to a lovely park. It's called Fagan Park. It's in New South Wales. I haven't been there before, and it's a lovely park. It's got all different gardens in there. Like they've got a Dutch garden, an Australian garden, and a South African garden. And it's just so pretty. And then there's a big play area, so the kids had a ball with their cousins. And I took some footage in there, which I'll put on here. There was a lovely little white house in the middle with a picket fence around, and you go in there, and it's just so pretty. But it was just a lovely weekend, a real true winter's sunny weekend, and it was really nice.
Lucy, where did Mummy go? Where did Mummy go?
So if you need to contact me, you can contact me through direct message on Instagram. I'm Vanessa Kind on there. You can also contact me through email at vanessakind@bigpond.com. Also, I'm on Ravelry. My group name is My Creative Garage, so you can check me out on there. And also on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe if you like watching my channel, because that's important. So don't forget. Also, again, with my bags, the Etsy shop's coming up. I've got lots more exciting bags coming in different designs to suit everyone. So keep your eye out for that. But in the meantime, as I said, if you like anything you see on Instagram when I post them up, just send me a direct message if you want to buy one, because that's no problem. So yeah, so everyone have a great week. Don't forget to stitch, knit, or hook on. Bye.